Well, you guys are going to release me and stop wasting my time, or I'm going to charge you for my time.
Yep, we tried that once already. Didn't work so well, did it?
Oh, you think I tried that?
Yes, because I know who you are.
Oh, okay. How the fuck does someone fit back here, really?
Not very good.
Today we're heading to Flandreau, South Dakota, where police are dispatched to what should have been a simple minor accident. But of course, this isn't just any accident. It involves a sovereign citizen. So naturally it turns into a full-blown circus. There's plenty of word salad, empty threats toward officers, and predictable nonsense that backfire spectacularly. After refusing to identify himself, both to police and the alleged victim for insurance purposes, our sovereign superstar earns himself a pair of shiny silver bracelets and a ride to jail.
Identify yourself, you'll be going to jail. I'll be going to jail? You're going to kidnap me? What crime did I commit? Right now, failure to identify yourself. So, what do you need my ID for? What is the crime I committed? Because you were involved in an accident. I'm not saying you committed a crime right now. But because you're... Why are you shaking, man? Are you alright? Are you nervous? No. You're shaking. That makes me kind of nervous, man. You're over there with all these guns and shit all suited up, and you're the one shaking. Are you alright, man? You see what's going on here? You see him shaking?
Yep.
Are you alright? Do you need medical attention? No, I'm good. What I want right now is for you to identify yourself. That's what you want. That's nice. We can want anything we want. You ain't gonna get it.
Is that really what you told the owner of the building you hit? I'm guessing not. Hence why police were called over what should have been a routine fender bender. Yes, the officer's shaking is noticeable. But it's not unheard of, especially when dealing with sovereign citizens, who can be unpredictable and dangerous. His partner clearly isn't concerned, and judging by how this arrest goes later, neither should you be.
Okay, put your hands up in the car.
I made a deal with that man right there.
Put your hands up in the car.
I said, hey, maybe...
Put your hands up on the car.
Okay? And I worked out with him that I will cover the damages. That has nothing to do with you. Nothing to do with you. I still have to do a report. Do you report it? That's lovely.
Now ask yourself this. If everything had already been worked out, why would the building owner feel the need to call the police? Fortunately for us, this is Bodycam footage, so we get the other side of the story. And surprise, surprise, it doesn't exactly paint our sovereign citizen or his passenger in a good light.
Okay, hands up. At this point, I wish to remain secure in my person's papers and effects. Sir, I will charge you with assault and kidnapping. I'm not resisting. Why are you both up on me?
He's not on you. He's holding your arm.
I do not wish for this to happen, gentlemen.
You were given a lawful order.
No, that's not an order.
I do not wish for this to happen, gentlemen. Well, no kidding. Nobody wants to be placed in handcuffs. That's kind of the whole point of being arrested, genius.
Yeah, dude, my wrist is backwards. Come on, man.
It's not backwards. It's on right.
It's not backwards. Come on.
It's supposed to be like this so you can't...
So I'm supposed to be like this and like break my wrist? Come on.
It's not
man.
broke.
No, but you're going to go try and sit me down in the back of your car like that. You want me to break my wrist when I sit down?
It's not going to break when you sit down.
Handcuffs aren't designed for comfort. So if you don't like how they feel, maybe refusing to identify yourself after allegedly fleeing the scene of an accident isn't the best life choice. Just a thought.
Look at this. Am I even resisting? Is there a need for this, or is it just so that you guys can feel better about yourselves?
Oh yeah, real good about myself.
Yeah, you do, huh? You know, there's real crime in this city. There's like murder.
There is, like failing to identify yourself when you're involved in an accident.
Identify as a crime. I want to see the charge for that. What charge is that? What law did I break by failure to identify? Let me see. Is South Dakota a stop and ID state?
We're not
Gentlemen.
stopping an ID. You're involved in an accident.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Show me what law you're saying I'm breaking. You're over here throwing me in.
Let's take a quick look at South Dakota Codified Law 32-34-6. Any driver involved in an accident resulting in property damage must stop at the scene and immediately provide their name and address, along with the owner's information. You clearly didn't do that.
Searching. Any knives on you beside this one?
I have all kinds of stuff on my pockets that you are not free to touch, sir. That is my property.
Exactly, and you're under arrest. Any other knives?
I'm sure I got plenty on me. See you later. See you later, phone.
All right, have a seat.
What are you doing with my property?
Your property's in the front seat right next to where you're going to be.
Well, it might behoove you to know that there's another small knife in my right pocket. And I really, no, you were not allowed to reach into my pocket. Untake the cuffs off and I'll get it my fucking self.
It's in your front pocket. You can't reach it anyway. Get in.
Do not fucking touch me. Oh, you can't just take the cuffs off, though, huh?
All right, have a seat.
I'd rather not.
I don't care what you rather do. Get in the car.
What is your name?
Sergeant Neuenfeld.
Neunfeld and Weber. What is your first name?
Rob.
Rob
Get in.
Neunfeld and what Weber?
Zach.
Zach Weber.
Inside
thank
the car.
This is against my will. How the fuck does someone fit back here, really?
Not very good.
That sarcastic retort, followed by the door slam in response to their whining? Absolute gold. Worth the replay.
So what happened?
So, Hussein used to cook at Fajitas, big native guy. His mom knocked on the door, came in, and was like, "What's going on?" She said, "Somebody just hit your building and then drove away." I was like, "Well, did you see where they went?" "Yeah, they backed in right over by the, whatever deal, the restaurant." I was like, "Okay." So she sent me, I sent this to her already. She sends me, I said, "Do you have a picture of it?" She goes, "Yeah." So she sends me that from the apartment they live in.
Okay.
So I walk over there, I'm looking around the truck, and she's walking back up. She said, "If I need to testify, I'll testify. What's right's right, what's wrong's wrong." I was like, "Okay." And she goes, "Oh, I was looking for license plate." She goes, "Oh, they're on the dash." So I took a picture of the license plate on the dash. So there's no plates anywhere else on the truck. And as I was sitting there, the lady in the white car, she's like, "Can I help you?" I'm like, "Is this yours? Or do you know whose this is?" "It's my husband's." "Why?" So he hit my building. I said, "It's not a big deal. He just hit it. Just want to figure out what's going on." Well, let me back up. Right away she said, he didn't do that. He's been here forever." "When did it happen?" I said, 10, 15 minutes ago. She just came in my office. "He's been here for a long time. That truck hasn't moved." So I called Weber and said, "Hey, somebody hit my vehicle or my office. They're claiming it didn't happen. It's easier just to get a police report. Because if I turn it into insurance, they're going to want it anyway."
I mean, what did he expect? Leather recliners and a movie on the way to jail? Unreal. Anyway, officers now speak with the alleged victim to get his side of the story.
So he comes out right away. "Yeah, sorry if I did it. I don't know if I did or didn't, but if I did it, I'll just fix it, take care of it." I'm like, "Well, I'd be on Hon. I just put it on a year ago. I'll have him come back over and figure out what it's going to take to patch it. It's not going to be horrible. There's a reason we put that break in there for reasons like this. If we got to cut it all out, it blends better." Well, he was like, "Yep, no problem, whatever." And I said, "Hey, that's Zach." I said, "I just called the cops in case I turn into insurance. I need a police report." Yeah, and then you took over. He got belligerent right away.
So you didn't make no deal with him that he's going to pay for it?
I said I would have Han come look at it and we can figure out, because I gave him my number.
Okay.
I said, "We can figure out what it's going to take to fix it." I said, "But I don't know." He goes, "I'll fix it." I'm going to have Dan fix it. I said, "If you're going to fix it, you're going to pay to fix it, we're good, but I don't." And then you pulled in and then he got belligerent.
So he didn't identify himself to you yet either?
Well, he said his first name, but I didn't catch it. He kind of moved through it. But that's his wife. She identified herself to me as his wife. She said, that's my husband's pickup. He said he just got it. He didn't deny doing it. He said, I just got this, and it's a big old truck I'm not used to driving, I'm light of. I'm like, well, I have a picture of you against it. Hussein, what's the old cook from Fajitas, about this tall-needed guy? Big dude. You know I'm talking, it's not Hussein.
Hazen.
Oh, Hazen Kevin.
His mom came over. She's the one who took the picture and saw it. She was, I was outside having a cigarette. I saw the whole thing.
Oh.
So
that's his wife that's in the...
that's what she told me. That's my husband's truck.
Well, in the driver's seat of the white car.
Yeah, she said that's my husband's truck. Because she went inside to get it.
Okay.
Is what she told me. He said his first name, but it mumbled through it.
After hearing his account and knowing how this ends, I'd say he made the right call contacting police. Yes, they were discussing repairs, and the driver wasn't outright denying it, but details were vague. Things only went downhill once the driver learned police had been called. That alone tells you everything you need to know.
I don't know if you have the... Would it be under the plates that are on the windshield?
I don't know. I can check here quick. They're massively expired. Well, if he just bought it, they might not even be to him.
No, maybe not. Because I was walking around trying to get plates, so at least I had a picture in case it left. I don't
Well, he's not going to help.
I didn't figure so. Well, she's the one that told me.
already. It's a Joanne Stanley or something.
Oh,
She's the one that told me there's no way he did it. That truck's been parked here for a long time.
so
Well, she just told me it hit it.
Yeah.
And she's like, I don't want to create problems, but if she goes, right's right, wrong's wrong. If I need to testify, I'll testify. Watch the whole thing. I was outside having a smoke.
Yeah.
so he hit it and then...
Backed over there and went in the restaurant.
Okay.
He's claiming he didn't know if he hit it or not. I didn't think he hit it, is what he told me.
Okay. So...
He got real nervous when your pickup pulled up.
I can almost understand a sovereign citizen refusing to identify himself to police, since they think they're above the law. But refusing to give your name to the person whose building you allegedly hit? That's extremely suspicious unless, of course, you're uninsured and driving a vehicle with registration expired since 2022. Suddenly it all makes sense.
So, I said, I called him. I said, I didn't know if I could figure out whose truck it was or even if it was here at the time. So,
Yeah.
figured just in case for insurance purposes, I needed a report.
Here we see a still image from the surveillance footage, showing the moment the truck backs into the building. It's not crystal clear, but notably, he's not denying it. The real questions now are, did he leave the scene, and does he have insurance? Officers then photograph the damage and continue questioning him.
He goes down really, he overheats really fast.
I cranked the air when I turned it up.
He said he's really hot.
So Frank said you have. Did you drop something?
Yeah, my phone.
Here, I get it for you. So the statute that you need to identify yourself for is you hit the building.
Is that the law?
Yes.
Is that a statute?
South
or is that
Dakota
law?
State Codified Law.
Is a statute. It's not law.
It says codified law. in
What
the
sovereign
description.
writ that law?
Huh?
What sovereign writ
State of South
that
Dakota.
law? State of South Dakota is not sovereign.
I know, it's a state. That's where you're at.
No, I'm in a state of bliss. I'm in a state of being.
Okay.
I'm in a natural state.
All right. So,
I am not in the state of South Dakota. I am on
all right.
the land.
You can explain that to the
call.
judge. All right.
And would you look at that? Exactly the kind of damage you'd expect if you backed a truck into a building. Funny how that works.
I don't need to hear it. You can explain that to the judge.
Well, you guys are going to release me and stop wasting my time, or I'm going to charge you for my time.
Yep, you tried that once already. It didn't work so well, did it?
Oh, you think I tried that?
Yes, because I know who you are.
Oh, okay.
Says the man standing there in handcuffs, about to take a trip to jail. You forgot one very important jurisdiction, sir. The state of delusion, where you apparently believe pseudo-law overrides statutes, courts, and reality itself.
Let's see how that goes.
You can identify yourself.
Or you
the
guys can
accident
keep
report.
running your extortion racket, because I've worked out with that man that I will compensate
Really?
any and all damages. And I don't
Funny.
need no third-party interlopers interfering into my affairs.
Because he said you didn't identify yourself.
I identified myself to him.
Not according to him.
Okay. Then he can go to court and we'll have this conversation in court. But I have nothing to do with you two clowns.
Yep. You're going to get a citation for leaving the scene of an accident.
Oh, I left while I was here the whole time?
Did you?
Was I not
Did you
here
go
the
in
whole time?
Did you go in the building and tell him that you hit his building?
I didn't know I hit the building, sir.
Okay. So now we're come out here and told you that you did.
Yeah, actually someone else came in there and told me that I
No,
did.
because
And then
she recorded it.
And then I came running right out as soon as I was told that I hit someone's building. And I came out to see what was going on, and I told the man, hey, if it was me, I'm sorry, I fucked up. I will gladly fix it. What is it going to cost? I can fix it myself, or if you want to hire your guy to fix it, that's fine. I have no problem compensating damages of anything I've done wrong. I do have a problem with road pirates sitting here trying to extort me and waste my time.
I almost felt second-hand embarrassment for him. Almost. Threatening police with a fake $1 million fee schedule, knowing full well it's nonsense, just shows he's trying to intimidate, because that's all he has left.
So what you want to do?
I'd love to be left alone to go about my day.
You're going to be left alone as soon as we get done with the crash report.
Then why are you wasting my time?
I'm not wasting your time. You're wasting my time because you won't give us your name so we can write it in the report and get this over with and get you on your way.
My name is none of your fucking business.
It is. It needs to go in the accident report. It needs to be given to the victim.
Okay, I'll go talk to the victim.
Says the guy wasting everyone's time, refusing to identify himself, and spouting internet law that it's painfully obvious the alleged victim doesn't trust a word you say. So much so that he called the police. If things were truly as you described, you wouldn't be standing here in cuffs.
No, you think only government can solve problems. Your daddy didn't teach you right. You didn't know that. Your daddy never taught you that two men
You know
can go
why?
talk
Because
to
he's
each other.
fucking dead.
Yeah.
Don't ever talk
and
about
while he
my
was
dad.
here, he didn't teach you right, did he? He
No,
didn't teach you
'cause
that
I
another
was
man.
one.
He didn't teach you that another man can go talk to another man and solve his problems. You don't need government
Did I
intervention.
learn that when I was 1 year old?
I don't know.
Exactly.
But it's brought you to what you are today.
No, it isn't.
Really?
So you can continue with him with his investigation, or you can go to jail. We don't really. It's
My
not
name
up
is
to
Good
us.
Citizen.
Last chance. Last opportunity.
What are you doing? man. Why are you being so rough with me? Oh, you're being so big. Why are you throwing me around? Chill. I'll get in the car. Why don't you fucking relax? No, you just got to be a tough guy because you got me in handcuffs. You got that uniform on. The state gave you some title. You think you're king. I know. But why don't you calm the fuck down?
Show me the victim is the battle cry of every sovereign citizen, on traffic stops and in court. Yet when they create an actual victim by their own actions, this is how they respond. It proves, once again, they don't care about the law, only what they can get away with. And when cornered, they resort to dishonesty and personal attacks.
So things off of that expired in 22.
I'm pretty sure that comes into it.
That's where we'll end this one. The ride to jail is uneventful and ends before booking. No word on the final outcome. But now we know exactly what to expect if we ever get into an accident with a sovereign citizen that, if they need to be chased down, refuse to exchange information or get vague about details. Trust your instincts, just like this alleged victim did. Because guys like this only see one victim, themselves. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like, share, and subscribe. A huge thank you to my channel members and patrons for your continued support. I truly appreciate it. Take care, and I'll catch you in the next video.